Okay. Well, I said I'd do a question and answer session for about, 300 followers? I got 304 now. I don't know why you people insist on coming and, hanging out with me, but whatever. So this is it. What do you want, Callet?
Nothing.
Sit down. Alright. May as well get on with this.
Fine, you want me in the show?
Why wouldn't I want to show you off?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well. Right.
Ew.
Shut it, Callet.
Callet.
You weren't even invited. Yeah, you ever want to know how awkward it is with these things? This is how awkward. Pluto, go on. Could you knock it off?
No.
You're giving them regular bad habits. Alright. So, question 1. When did it first become necessary to file the horns? Probably about when I turned 10. I mean, there's nothing I can really do about the spread. It's the height. Let me see if I can... Actually, yeah. I usually keep them about that high, thank you. About so high, just because otherwise there's no way I would fit through a door. So, I've been filing them since I was about 10.
You can barely fit through a door as is.
Nobody asked you, Callet.
This is what you get for letting me be in the room.
Meet my first maid.
No, don't do that. I don't like people.
No one likes you either.
If you
out.
don't like people, why are you here?
Because I like messing with people.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Oh, hey, muralist.
Yeah.
Oh, that clown.
How my time went as captain before everything happened. Well, about as you'd expect, actually. I mean, think about it. I essentially got catapulted directly from corporal to captain and skipped everything in between. Even with a high blood, that would have raised eyebrows, and here I am bronze. So, I had a lot of people trying to buck the system, a lot of people ignoring orders, and then running and bitching to the generals when I would actually enforce said orders and punish them for disobeying them. Which actually led to what happened. That was fun. Now my squad, back before my promotion, we lovingly referred to them as F Troop. Every military has at least one of these. It's where you send the troublemakers, the idiots, and basically everyone you want to use for cannon fodder. When I was transferred in as corporal and basically given command of this circus, for lack of a better word, basically all they did was sit around on their asses, bitch and moan, and not really do much but token drills. Now, I have this funny thing where I like to live, and I was not about to let this troop continue being used as cannon fodder if it was going to end up getting me killed.
He has a weird habit of not liking to die.
I really don't. It really sucks. So, I took F Troop, and I started drilling them into the ground. Come our first battle, I didn't lose a man. Not that anybody, higher up noticed. The Condis might have. I honestly don't know. But once people started realizing that I was doing this so that we would live, they started getting behind me. And pretty soon, there were quite a few lowbloods that wanted to transfer into F Troop. And since we still had the reputation of this is where you send the troublemakers, that wasn't really hard to do. So, we never really lost that. I'm kind of proud.
Of course you are.
Why wouldn't I be? Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you.
Yeah, you are. Alright, one thing I'd change about myself, huh? Smaller horns would be nice.
I was about to say.
So was I.
Yeah, well, I wasn't asking you.
You're predictable.
Aside from that... better temper control, maybe. Anything else, I think I'm pretty good.
I don't know, the dorkiness could stand a change.
Shut up, Khaled.
No.
I don't know. I find the dorkiness rather, adorable.
Moving on.
You can pat it as all you like. It's not going to change anything.
Moving on. Oh. My biggest regret. Gee. I wonder. A lot of different alternates have a lot of different stories as to what happens between us. With ours, I never meant to. I didn't even know I'd done it until afterward, when Khaled cornered me and pointed out the cerulean on my lance. At which point, I'm pretty sure I dropped the damn thing overboard, took off from that ship, and never set foot on it again in that lifetime. So, that would be probably the biggest. That or the fire. Back during the sweep, I would rather forget. There was a point where I ended up being forced to watch as a condemned hospital was burned to the ground, with my original troop, the original members of F Troop, inside. I would go back and undo that in a heartbeat. I don't care what he would have done to me for disobeying. I would have gotten them out. Yeah, let's just, oh my, are you fucking kidding me? For fuck's sake. Gods and fucking angels. Here's the thing. You must be new here. I don't pale. I don't morale very well. That's not a thing that really happens for me. So I don't really. No. Khaled. No. I don't really have a preference. Besides, what kind of idiot would choose a favorite quadrant? I've got my lady. And I've got Chiron. If you think I could choose between them, you're an idiot. Oh, yay. More bad memories. Wonderful.
Yay.
Basically. Well, other than he himself, the one who took the most active interest, Khaled put it down. the one who took the most active interest was an indigo who called himself Ahriman. Later on, I found out his true name was Tevel, I think. Tevel Menu. But one of the things he did was this. Both of them, in point of fact. Of course, it wasn't his hand, it was my own. But it was at his direction. And there were quite a few other things that I would really rather not talk about, if it's all the same to you. Okay. Okay. You sure? Yeah. Yeah, good. Good. What does the fox say? Which fox in particular are we talking about? Because depending on the fox, they can say all manner of things. It's like, what does the bronze blood say? What does the cerulean blood say?
You're an idiot.
I've actually had a fox tell me that. She's sitting right beside me. So, that's a ridiculous question, and we're just going to move on.
The summoner pointedly ignores any human Earth pop culture references
Basically.
because he's a lame nerd.
Your Lucis was a lame nerd.
Don't
What?
get me started, Mr. Luci smell better than... Luci are better than trolls, or was it?
Actually, they are. For the most part.
But trolls smell better than Luci.
Again, for the most part.
Excepting you, of course.
And you, of course.
Children, children.
He started it.
I'm ending it.
But Mom...
Hey, at least I don't roll around in the dust today.
Recently.
Callet, I'm going to hit you.
How is this different from any other night, Captain?
He has a point.
Usually it's at least a different weapon.
True. Another quadrant question. Again,
Yay.
you must be new. The fact that I have a morail at all is something of a wonder, even now. I don't even know how I was pale for Chiron to begin with.
Puffer Scar.
Well, Puffer Scar is how we met. That's, I mean, I don't think so, to answer your question. I mean, I have never met anyone at all that has had the effect on me that Chiron does. I can't really imagine being pale for anyone else.
Which, in all due actuality, is the sign of a very good Moira allegiance.
Yeah, so there's your answer.
Oh, look, he's embarrassed.
Shut up!
He's so cute.
Leave me alone.
No.
What did I tell you, folks?
More quadrant questions. Okay, here's the thing. I kind of get more allegiance. Obviously, I get mateship. Auspices, however you pronounce that damn word.
Auspicizing.
That. I see the point of and the use for, but it's never really come up for me. I really just do not understand kismecitude at all. I don't. If I respect someone, I can't hate them. If I hate them, I want them dead and out of my life forever.
So he always kind of looks at me and Dualscar and just...
How? Seriously, how? I mean, I get that he irritates.
He is morally reprehensible to be around.
That's what he says about you.
I'm aware of that.
I'm pretty sure I agree with him on this matter.
Me
Yeah,
too.
well.
And I say that with every flushed feeling in my heart.
I know. At least I'm honest about it. He's just morally reprehensible and he hides it. Like he hid his blood color.
I heard that story.
It's true.
I know, I heard it from the Condis. But, yeah, no black feelings at all. Definitely not for an indigo. As far as I'm concerned, with like maybe one or two exceptions, every single indigo in every single universe can go jump off a cliff into a field of rusty razor-covered cacti.
Named Sally.
Among other things, yes. But, yeah, I honestly do not understand kismecitude. I doubt I will ever have one. It's just... just one of those things. And in closing, what does Mindfang think of the scars on my face? I don't know, ask her.
It pains me to see. Because I keep on insisting that there had to be some way I could have gotten there sooner. But I don't know, I think they make you look better.
Better?
You hear that?
Hear what?
Nothing. Just the wind.
Callet,
It's never just the wind.
hear what?
I know it's never just the wind, but saying it's just the wind is pretty much a surefire way to get it to happen again so that you can better perceive whatever it is that's going on.
What are we listening for?
I think you'll know when you hear it.
Callet,
Pardon me. I need to go ready the cannons.
guess that means we better hurry this up. I don't know what Kyron thinks of them. Probably about the same as Mindfang does. I honestly don't remember which of you two found me first.
I did. I came in and rescued you, and I sent you straight to Kyron because I was going to deal with Atrox.
And do any of my scars have stories behind them? Well,
All
this one
scars-
obviously does.
All scars have stories.
You've heard the story about these. I think the only other one I'm willing to discuss are the ones right across my chest that were caused by a trident the day I died. And the story behind that is, I killed the Grand High Blood. The Condis took exception to that because that was her morale. I threw my lance at her, hit her across the chest, fell over, and got tridented. That's basically the story. And I think that's it. You got anything to add?
Not particularly, no.
Do you have anything to add, smartass? Alright. Well. Looks like we got stuff to take care of, so I think I'll just cut it here. Ah!
Here.
Captain, you'll want to see this.
Busy.